Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world. My name is Sifu Bryan. I'm a Northern Mantis Kung Fu teacher with over 30 years experience. It is the 5th of September 2021. Let's get straight to my weekly quote. The world is a dangerous place, not because of those who do evil, but because of those who look on and do nothing. Albert Einstein. Phenomenal quote, phenomenal quote. Yeah, there's so many things going on at the moment all around the world. And from what I see, it's pure evil, right? Pure evil. Um, but for a lot of people that are aware of what's going on with the C-19 and so forth, people are aware that a lot of these governments, or all of these governments, are not telling the truth. And it bamboozled me to think, why are people still believing what they're telling you when they've been proven to lie consistently? Now, for me, it's a case of, it's been like coming up to nearly 2 years now. So if people aren't aware of this or are not awake to this, you know, leave them in their bliss. I'm not here to convince anyone. So other people out there, they're not there to convince anybody. We're just trying to lay out the facts of what we've found out within our research. It's for you to do your own research. It's been over a year. I think last year, three governments, three governments were asked to produce evidence. One was in Canada, Alberta. One was in Japan, and the other one was in Germany, where it actually got to a court of law where they had to prove. They all fell down. They were they were given a year to produce the evidence. They could not do it. They could not do it. The most famous one for me is the guy in Alberta, Mr. King, and he subpoenaed the health minister, the chief health minister of Alberta in Canada, and what's her name? Dina Henshaw. And they couldn't produce a thing. A year they couldn't produce a thing. Also other organisations, the CDC, WHO, the FDA. Over a year they couldn't produce one piece of evidence, yet we are still here. So as far as I'm concerned, these governments are, as far as I'm concerned, they're criminals. I'm just seeing criminals. So it would be fantastic if the police would do their job, but unfortunately their leadership seems to be corrupt and all. But there are still very good police officers in the ranks. I don't know how it's going to be done, but you guys have got to step up. We're seeing military ex veterans stepping up, standing up. They remember their oath. But do you police officers remember your oath? Your oath is to uphold the law. And it's not being done. It's not being done. But anyway, let me read this quote out one more time. The world is a dangerous place, not because of those who do evil, but because of those who look on and do nothing. It's up to every one of us to do something, to speak up, to speak to another person. People think they have no power. You have a lot of power. Speak to somebody, share your knowledge, your wisdom, things that they don't want us to do. They're trying to do this, yeah, or they'll say you're a conspiracy theorist, which is a disgrace. That was made up by the CIA to get you off the scent with JFK when he was assassinated. And I wonder who that was. But anyway, information is out there, it's clear. So don't be put off by that. You know, name calling is nothing. Show me the proof, show me the evidence, and that's all we want. We want the evidence, we want proof, clear proof. When all these organizations are saying they cannot show you anything, you know, and yet we're still at this point where people will probably say, well, why are we still going through this then? You know, why are people so-called dying and so forth? Well, we'll have to go by the evidence. We'll have to go by the autopsies, because a lot of autopsies were stopped, and a lot of things have not been, they've not been following their own procedures because of this excuse. So it's a shame, but this is where we're at. But the good thing is that evidence is coming through by the day, by the day. As I said, Canada, Japan, Germany. It was actually brought to a court case. So you'll be able to find that out because this would have been filed in court, so that would be public records. But hey, it's interesting quotes. I've got to keep this short because I'm going out on a little boogie, so we'll keep this short. But yeah, there we go. Phenomenal quote by Albert Einstein. Love it. So guys, don't forget to like, share, and comment. And you know, you're not powerless. You are very, very powerful. I think we've got to remind ourselves we're not just human, we are spiritual beings living a human existence. We are spiritual beings. So remember your connection with God or Allah or with whoever you're connected to. Remember, you are a spiritual being and you have a spiritual connection. So let's move forward, guys, and I can feel myself ranting on, but take care and stay blessed.